We're now going to work through a stock calculation example. Let's read through the example. After dispensing Altrexin 25 mg capsules to a patient, you notice that you have only 160 Altrexin capsules left. You buy the Altrexin in bulk containers containing 500 capsules and usually make sure that you have 120 capsules as safety stock on the shelf. On average, you use 6 bulk containers of Altrexin capsules every 3 months. You place your orders every 2 weeks and it takes the supplier 3 days to deliver the stock. Determine the minimum stock level, the maximum stock level, the reorder quantity, and lastly, the working stock level for Altrexin capsules in your facility. We are now going to read through the question carefully, break it down, and write down what we have on hand. It's indicated here that one container contains 500 Altrexin capsules. The stock on hand is indicated as 160 capsules. So 160 capsules divided by the 500 capsules in one container equals the 0.32 containers as a fraction of the container that we still have the stock on hand. The safety stock is 120 capsules, and we take 120 capsules divided by the 500 capsules that we have in one container, that equals 0.25 containers. Another set of values that we have available, it indicates here that the average monthly consumption is 6 containers every 3 months, but we have to work it down to 1 month. So that means we have to take 6 divided by 3, and that means that we have 2 containers that we use per month. We can also work it out as a quantity of capsules. That means that we take average monthly consumption equals 2 times 500 equals 1,000 capsules. The last set of values we have available is the lead time. It's indicated as 3 days. Like we've learned already, we always have to convert it into months. So 3 days converted to months, you have to do 3 divided by 28. That equals 0.107 months. The last value we have available is the procurement period. That is the time between the one order and the next order. That's indicated as 2 weeks. We have to convert it into months. So it's 2 divided by 4 equals 0.5 months. We have to now enter the figures into the formulas. So the minimum stock levels in container quantities equals the lead time times average monthly consumption plus the safety stock. So we just fill in the figures and then we do the calculation with the calculator and we get our answer as 0.454 containers. Bear in mind that the quantities you can also work out as the quantity of capsules, but from the beginning decide which one are you going to calculate, either the capsules or the containers, and stick to that one formula. Otherwise, you will get confused with what you have on hand. So the other method to calculate the minimum stock level in capsules equals the lead time times average monthly consumption plus the safety stock. So we fill in the correct figures, we do the calculations, and we will see that the answer is 227 capsules. Apart from the minimum stock level, we also have to calculate the maximum stock level. We can also do it in the quantity of containers or in the quantity of capsules. But bear in mind, choose in the beginning what quantity you would like to calculate and stick with that one. So the maximum stock level equals the minimum stock level plus the procurement period times the average monthly consumption. You fill in the right figures, you do the calculation, and you get the answer as the maximum stock level will be 1.454 containers. Same way, you can also calculate the quantity of capsules as shown here. Another value that the question initially asked us to calculate is the reorder quantity. We can see here the formula is reorder quantity equals the